Hi folks, it's Mayor Gearity coming to you on Friday afternoon. I guess this would be the rain before the storm. We are still anticipating that we may have snowfall this weekend, which brings up an awful lot of questions about really what more can we take. Murder hornets and pandemics and snow in May. Who knows what's next? But when I was on a call today with our Office of Emergency Management, which is the team of people in the village and the town who have been working overtime for the last couple of months. I mean that metaphorically, figuratively, and literally in some cases, to keep all of us safe as we navigate through this tremendous time. And that is also the team of people that go into motion to get all of our salt trucks ready and then deal with the aftermath of the storms, the plowing, the road maintenance, and then any accidents that are caused by that bad weather. So, yep, happy Friday. I agree, Dee. Good to see you there. But I do have a couple of items that I wanted to touch base with folks about. Well, I guess I'll update tenants and landlords. Of course, we know that there has been a hold on any eviction notices going forward, but that doesn't mean that there aren't challenges that landlords and tenants still have and still might want some help being able to deal with. And so we have the village's Landlord-Tenant Relations Council, which is a group of volunteers appointed by the village board. It's 9 members of our community. 3 of them are themselves landlords, 3 are tenants, and then 3 are neither landlords nor tenants, and they have support from village staff, including our Deputy Corporation Counsel. Online, you can find an intake form. So if you are a tenant or a landlord who would like some help in figuring out a challenge that you have in whatever your circumstances, please fill out the intake form, and someone from that committee or from the village will reach out to you. So far, just in 2020, they've had 8 cases. 7 of them have been closed. And by closed, they mean they've been resolved. They've been able to help address whatever the challenge was. And often it can be helpful to have a third party communicate between a landlord and a tenant. So we are really grateful to have such tremendous volunteers who sign up for these types of committees. So thank you to everybody from the Landlord-Tenant Relations Council, who is continuing to meet virtually now during this time and continuing to address the needs of landlords and tenants in the village of Ossining. If you're looking for that form, go to thevillageofossining.org, and there is a page that is just all about forms, and you'll see the Landlord-Tenant Relations Council intake form there. The other thing that I wanted to mention is construction. Construction is a business that is likely to be opening up in the next couple of weeks, but for now, the only construction that is allowed is emergency construction. And in fact, occasionally we hear about something that may be going on that isn't supposed to be going on. So if you see something happening and you're not sure if that is allowable and you're concerned, please reach out to, you can reach out to me, preferably my email address. I'm more likely to get it there, which is Gearity@villageofossining.org, or you can reach out directly to the village manager's office. Just go to thevillageofossining.org and you can contact the village staff, and we'll look into it. There are some projects that are ongoing because they are emergency. So the non-essential construction is all shut down, but the emergency construction, which should be a project necessary to protect health and safety of all the occupants, or to continue a project if it would be unsafe to allow it to remain undone, but only to the point that it is safe to suspend work. There are a few there's a bunch of cases where it is allowed. If some construction projects and businesses have applied to the Empire State Development Corp for permission to be able to operate, these are decisions that are made at the state level. What exactly can be operational, can continue as a construction project. But if there's something that's going on that's not appropriate, then the village is the one that has to step in and say, hold on. So let us know if you hear anything, if there's anything going on. And even at the sites where the essential is considered necessary or essential, there are still a lot of parameters that they need to follow to be able to maintain what is now considered a safe working space, which is a very different, when we used to think of a safe working environment for construction, those demands were, those expectations were very different than they are today, as all of our lives is very different than it was just a couple of months ago. Well, I hope that all of the mothers out there are looking forward to a terrific weekend, and that you have somebody else who's going to do the shoveling for you this weekend. weekend. I am in my car, as you can see, and I am heading out to do some grocery shopping that I was going to do anyway. We'll see if there's anything left on the shelves. The hours leading up to a storm tend to be pretty crazy in the grocery world, but nonetheless, I need some ground beef for tonight's burgers, so I'm going to be on my way. I hope that all of you have a beautiful, beautiful weekend. I'll probably tune in one time during the weekend to touch base and update you on anything that's going on. I don't have any updated numbers of either active cases or total number of positive cases. There's a share file that the county provides to us normally, and that is down right now. The numbers that I gave you earlier in the week, which I posted here on my Facebook page, which provided for the first time the active cases and the total cases for every municipality, that's still the latest that we have. We're eager to find out what has happened in the last few days, and particularly our first responders, who are the ones that are going to people's homes. They are the ones who find it reassuring to know when they're entering a home whether or not there has been a confirmed positive case. That said, assume that everyone that you come in contact with may be asymptomatic, and so take all of the precautions that we have all learned to expect as the norm. Bring your mask, wear your mask, wash your hands, sanitize your hands when you can't get to water and soap, and keep your distance 6 feet apart for social distancing. And with that, I say thank you so much for everybody's contribution to keeping us safer and helping us get through this together. I'll be in touch this weekend. Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Bye-bye.